All right, what's going on, guys? So AGLS version 1.1 is now out. We're going to talk about some of the changes, some of the new stuff that's been added. A lot of cool stuff have been added. I'm pretty excited about this project. It's coming together pretty nicely. If you don't know what AGLS is, it's a venture game locomotion system by Jakub W. I've already made a video covering most of the stuff in this project, but just to keep things a little bit brief, it's basically game animation sample and ALS, or Jakub's version of IWLAS, put together, and it's just one of the greatest projects I've ever tried. We have rifles, we have pistols, we have flashlights, we have a rope system which we can use. I'll show you that in a second. We even have bows which we can only equip when we actually have a backpack on. So we have a backpack, now we can equip the bow. Yeah, this is amazing. This project is insane. For those of you who already know about the project, we're going to talk about all of the other changes. For example, we have this new, like, I don't know what you call it, a check system where we can check out our weapons, change out like the scope and the magazine, barrel, stuff like that. At the moment, we don't have anything to change to, so there's, you know, it's whatever. Right now we can just see the animations, which is pretty cool, but I'm pretty sure later on we'll be able to change all of these out for like a bigger magazine or a better scope and stuff like that, which I think is just pretty insane. I love this so much. So we also have an AI spawn system, which I'll show you guys now as well. So if we go around here, there is no AIs or anything like that, but the second that we click this button, we'll spawn enemies. I don't have any of the animations in this project, so we don't have any of the traversal animations for like lifting the gate or the stealth kills for enemies or anything like that. We can still do them. If I lift this gate, for example, you'll see what I'm talking about. As you can see, the animation is slightly broken. But yeah, as soon as we lift this gate up, you're going to see some enemies over here, and I'm still getting used to the controls. But yeah, we can crouch and we can take cover too. So if I press control, we can take cover. One thing I like about the cover system, you can see like his hand touching the wall. I don't know. For me, I really love that. I mean, that's huge. If we get caught, obviously the enemies are going to try to kill us. It's going to run away. We do have a sliding mechanic here too, so we can slide down, and that's pretty cool. I'm so dead, dude. If I can get one kill, I'll be happy. I got one kill. Okay, that's all I needed. Okay. We do have some different sound effects here as well for the footsteps. So we have fabric here, metal, and wood. That's pretty cool. For those of you who are new, basically don't know anything about the project, we do have the walking upstairs mechanic or animations. We can use a rope, which is pretty cool. There is a climbing system too, so we can climb this wall like this. And there are other climbing systems here as well, so dynamic ledge climbing. You can strafe through the narrow ledge too. Climb up here. Like, this is basically Uncharted and The Last of Us put together. Jakub did so much work on this project. It's truly the greatest project I've ever tried. Of course, it's not bug free. There are going to be bugs that are going to be fixed later on. But yeah, we can also do a zip line, and there is a swimming system too, which I'll just show you real quick. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more for this project too that I'm possibly missing out on or like don't know about. But yeah, there's so much. We can open things up too. So there's an inventory system, a looting system here, which we can loot. For example, like let's loot this real quick. And then if I hold Q, I can grab the bandage and then use the bandage on myself to get my life back. We can open stuff up, so interactions, and as I said, with the cover system, we can cover. By default, the cover system only works when enemies are nearby, but I changed that so I can do it even if there is no enemies. So to do that, all we need to do is go to the BP cover system. So if we go to the content browser and search for cover system, BP cover system, and then we need to search for only when enemy in radius. So over here, let's search for only when enemy is in radius. This right here, and this will be at like something like 22,000 or something like that. All you need to do is just change it to 0 if you want to be able to cover whenever you want and not when enemies are nearby. There's pros and cons to this, by the way, but All right, so we're on Jakub's Patreon right here, and here is version 1.1 uploaded 6 hours ago. We can download this right now. He was kind enough to actually mention my video in the post, which is really nice. I appreciate that, Jakub, so much. But yeah, we've already gone through most of the new stuff already in the project. So we have the cover system here, but we haven't talked about how he rebuilt the character to make it more optimized. I'll let you guys read through all of this if you would like. And there's the spawn system for the AI controller. But yeah, we've already talked about the rifle inspection, which is really cool. I love this. This is actually one of my favorite new updates so far. There's some minor changes and some bug fixes too. Again, I'll let you guys go through all of this if you like. But here's the download project file link. So all you have to do is click on show more and then scroll down until you see download project files. But there's something important that we do need to talk about the project right now. Important information about AGLS version 1.1 plus. So that's later versions of the project too. I'm currently working on the development of AGLS project. I plan to introduce several new systems such as advanced crouching, crawling, and more locomotions like tired and injured, and much more. At the time of writing this message, I have mostly implemented the cover system, which includes around 80 animation files. Therefore, I have decided that access to AGLS version 1.1 plus future updates project files will only be available to supporters at the $12 level. I understand that this may not be good news, but I would like to explain this decision. Mainly, it's due to the fees that Patreon and PayPal charge for the services. For example, for $10, I receive around 8 from the platform. Additionally, there are currency conversion fees and finally taxes in my country. This means that after all the costs are deducted, I end up with about $5 from $10. I strive to put a lot of effort into the development of my projects, and I also dedicate a lot of time to them. So I hope this decision will be well received. I don't know how Patreon solves the issue when changing the tier to a higher one. Well, it's pretty simple. Once you choose to change the tier and you go for a higher tier, it will just charge you the differences. So for example, in this case, if you've already subscribed to the $10 tier and you want to subscribe to the higher tier, all you need to do is just pay the difference. So the difference here will be $2. But yeah, he's given us 2 options here. I understand the decision and I don't understand the decision. As of right now, 95% are saying that they do understand the decision. And of course, me personally, I do understand it, as I actually think that $12 is extremely cheap for this product. It's kind of crazy how much time he's put into the project and the efforts that he's put into the project, and he only was getting $5 from it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this new price change, if you agree with it or you don't agree with it. As I said, me personally, I 100% support Jakub, whatever he decides to change the price to. I don't care. I think he's done an amazing job here, and this is one of the greatest projects ever made. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you liked the video, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.